Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kid Lee, and this will be the Datacron guide for the planet of Belsavis. The first Datacron is a +4 to willpower and is located in the high security section. Here we have the Imperial Command Post, and we have sort of this road that kind of goes in a circle in its own little odd way. What you're looking for is you're looking to get to this area right here. And I'm actually going to use the magnifying glass on this just so you can see it. There's sort of a little notch in the road, and then there's sort of a little dotted road. And you want to put your character right here. From here, we can see some plants, and we see all sorts of rock formations. You'll basically just go directly ahead, and there's sort of a hidden cave in these rocks. You'll make your way along this way, and there's a nice long green path, and you'll just follow this all the way to the Datacron. The path does go for a while, but we can finally see the Datacron here on the edge of the rock area. The second Datacron is a +4 to endurance and is also located in the high security section. You'll want to make your way all the way to the north side of the map. As a reference point, you can sort of see this little notch in the wall that comes out, and you'll want to put yourself just to the north of that notch. As you run along this rock wall, you'll want to make your way to the north side of it and spin around, and you will find a hidden cave down in here. There are some elites in here, and you'll have to fight your way through them. Once you make your way to the center of the cave, you can see the Datacron, and you can also see Longclaw, a very tough elite. You will have to defeat him to get the Datacron, but once you do that, just go ahead and grab your Datacron. The third Datacron is a +4 to presence and is located in the maximum security section. Along the main road, you'll want to find your way to this point here. Basically what you'll find is sort of a snowy road alongside of a rock wall. And you'll go ahead and just follow along this path. And what we're looking for is sort of a hidden entrance back in here. And we'll follow this along to sort of a lava-based area. Just make our way along here. Be as careful as you need to be. Make sure you don't fall off. And basically at the end of the road here, we should find our Datacron. There we can see the glow way over there. Just keep making your way along the rocks here. And we can jump down to the snowy area. And we'll just slowly make our way down to it. And once you do, just go ahead and grab your Datacron. The fourth Datacron is a +4 to aim and is located in the tomb. Now this Datacron has been fixed. From the Imperial remote outpost, you'll just make your way along the main road until you reach this point. You can sort of see this bluish, blackish area here, and you'll just want to make your way right to the end of it. What you're looking for is basically a gap in between the rocks. And as you work your way out, you see a nice pool of lava with the Datacron out in the middle by itself. Now this one is basically the Indiana Jones bridge, to where you can't really see it. If you zoom to first person mode, you can now see the bridge. And what you have to do is very slowly make your way out to the end of the rocks. You might want to turn off sprint for this, and you basically just have to drop yourself onto the invisible bridge. And you just try and line it up the best you can. You can maybe switch back over to normal mode for a second, so you can maybe see where your feet are, where your guy is. But whenever you're ready, go ahead and make the attempt. Some people like to do a jump, some like to do a fall, but just do whatever you think is is necessary to try and make it onto the bridge. And there we go. And you'll have to very slowly make your way across. It's really difficult to see where the bridge is. It kind of fades in and out a little bit. I'm gonna switch back over to this mode here. And there we go. Go ahead and grab your Datacron. Now once you've got your Datacron, you can actually work your way to the back here, and there's a Ricotta energy transport, and you can use the transport to get your way out. The fifth and final Datacron is a green matrix shard and is also located in the tomb. Now before we can get this Datacron, we need to find 4 Ricotta energy cubes. These cubes are an item that spawn in the tube. What I'm going to do here in a minute is I'm actually going to put up a map that's going to show all of the spawn locations. And just for a point of information, there's only one that spawns at any given time, and they have somewhere between a 3 and 4 minute respawn timer. Now if you want to see what they actually look like, they look like this. Now this particular one, I'll go ahead and I'll grab this one here. So now I have 3 more to go. And as I grabbed it, it did that and it disappeared. So I have to wait 3 or 4 minutes for the next one to respawn, and it could respawn anywhere. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and throw up the map. So just go ahead and pause the video on this map until you can find all of your cubes. Once you have your 4 energy cubes, you will then need to proceed to this area here where I currently have my character located. I'll use the magnifying glass just to magnify it. But there's basically a dotted road that sort of goes underneath a tree. And what you have here is an elevator that'll take you down underground. You can go ahead and take the elevator down below. And there's sort of a hidden chamber down in here. Cave under tree. Yep. And all the way at the end of the room here is the device that we will be looking for. There are some elites and champions down here, so you have to be aware of that. Okay, here is the device. 1 spot for each of your Ricotta cubes. So you do an insert, insert, insert. Alright, then we'll go ahead and we'll hit this panel to power everything up. We'll run the shard sequence. And it's getting all powered up. And there we go. Go ahead and grab your Datacron.